guys, it's time for another Top 5 Wednesday! Yay! Hold on to something. It's time for a disclaimer. Top 5 Wednesdays were originally brought to you by Ginger Reads Laney over on BookTube, link in the doobly-doo. I'm using them for video games because I can. All the opinions in these Top 5 Wednesdays are the opinions of me, Julian Greystoke, not the opinions of any other members of PariahCast unless otherwise noted. Today we have Top 5 game genres, and once again this is going to be a very personal list because it's, game genres that I like, not that I think are the best that you should always play, but the game genres that I enjoy. Number 5 is sci-fi. It's kind of added in their first-person shooters. Mostly it's here because, Mass Effect, although it's not a first-person shooter, but it is a shooter game and it is in space, so there's that. And also, I do play Borderlands and so forth like that. But I don't play a lot of them, so even though I do enjoy them when I play them, I have to find the right one to keep me interested. It's gotta have a good story or something fun going for it, otherwise I just get bored. Number 4 is horror games. Now, here's the weird thing. I don't really like to play horror games. I know. I can't even think of the last horror game that I played, but I love horror movies, and I really love to watch Let's Plays of horror games. Not the ones where people are like, ooh, freaking out at every jump scare. I usually watch ones where people are a little bit more collected. I don't watch them to laugh. I watch them to share in the horror experience with whoever's doing the Let's Play. Yeah, I'm weird. I love horror games, just not to play. Number 3 is farming and life simulation games, made obvious by the fact that I adore Harvest Moon. Yeah, and I used to play The Sims a lot more when I was a kid. I don't play The Sims very much anymore, but I still love Harvest Moon. Every time a new Harvest Moon game comes out, I get excited. I have to have it. So yeah, it's definitely still one of my favorite genres. It's very soothing. I enjoy a good soothing game of planting crops and casually wooing random people in town. My second and my first choices for this list are fairly similar, but I will try to explain how I differentiate them as it comes up. So without further ado, number 2 is tactical or turn-based RPGs, especially like the ones where they're like top-down and your units are on a grid, Fire Emblem-esque. I love those. I used to play, Final Fantasy Tactics when I was younger. Pretty much any of those tactics games. The units, you can change their classes, you can make your army how you want it, and there's usually a lot of challenge to those games and thinking, like, oh, that plan didn't work, so we're going to try again, and we're going to have to come up with a completely different plan that will work. They really make you think, and I like to think, and I like games that don't move so fast that I can't stop and think. So they're definitely one of my favorites. And my number 1 choice is, again, RPGs, but this one more specifically RPGs that allow for a lot of player choice and the effect that you have on the world. Even if it's just an illusion of an effect you have on the world. Games like Dragon Age, Mass Effect, and you have all of these NPCs and characters to talk to get to know the world. Like, seriously, I will sit and listen to some guy tell me about Elvish culture, and I'll just be like, ooh, tell me more, that's so cool. Yeah. I am a nerd. What? So any game where I can feel like I'm affecting the world and I can learn so much about the world and the characters in it is my favorite kind of RPGs, even if the play style maybe isn't perfectly suited to me. So there you go, that is my top 5 genres in gaming. I will see you guys all again next time, which will be in a few minutes for me. Bye!